Hi everyone. So last week a client asked me if I could build them something that would help them write product descriptions from just photos. And I thought that sounds impossible with regular WordPress tools, right? Well, it turns out Google just released something called Gemini 2.0 Flash that can actually see and understand images. So I spent the weekend building this. And honestly, I'm kind of blown away by what we can build now. This thing can look at screenshots and write tutorials, analyze charts and create reports, even take your company logo and write brand content. That crazy, right? It's completely free to run. No monthly subscription, no credit limit. Just you, WordPress and clever code. So today I'm going to show you exactly how I built this step by step. We will code it together from scratch, and by the end, you will have your own Vision AI content generator that your clients will think is pure magic. Let's dive in. We're going to build Vision AI that can analyze images. Vision AI that analyzes an image, then that Vision AI will have the ability to generate blog posts from that image and then write a description from that image. You can create a tutorial from that image. Then that Vision AI is going to be 100% free using Google Gemini 2.0 Flash. We're using Google Gemini 2.0 Flash to build this particular product. And then this particular product is going to leverage WordPress. So we use complete WordPress tools to build this. And the next important thing is that we are going to have a professional client-ready interface for this particular project. Before we start, let me show you the interface or a finished product of what we have built already.
I'm going to upload a product photo into this system now. Okay, let's still refresh it. Okay, so refresh now. So I will quickly rush upload the product photo. Let's okay, product image. Let me do this 8 cents. Sure. Okay, let me just put the topic. Topic, so it will know. I got it here. Topic or subjects. Let me quickly type a premium headsets. Premium headset. Headphone or headset. Anyway, let me just set the content type. Forget about the keyword. We are not writing a blog post, so forget about the keyword. So let me set the content type as a product description. Product description. Content type. It was very well. Discover that this system was able to identify this image. And different. You can even save it as a WordPress draft. So you can, if you teach here, once it generates this content now, it's automatically going to save it as a draft or WordPress to be able to edit it and do whatever I want to do with it. But I don't want to do it now. Let me just quickly analyze this content now. Let me click here now. You see, we want to click here now to generate this content with AI. Now watch it now. It's analyzing and generating this content. It's analyzing and generating this content. So he has been able to identify the image, that this image is boom. It's have generated it now. Now watch what it was able to generate now. And it gave us a topic. It's a Hush Pro Premium Visits. See, beautiful title. Now it gave us a meta text. Express compared audio quality with Hush Pro Premium Headset, comfort, clarity, and style in one sleek design. Shop now. Now, and when we go to the content, I say, immerse yourself in a sound like never before. All this content, it was able to generate this wonderful content. So what it's able to do, just as we did here, upload it, just take a snapshot of a product here, upload it, give it the product description, select product description. It will be able to look into the image, write a compelling post for it, just write a compelling description for it, just edit here. You only just read through it. After you're done, you can see unique selling points, spurious sound quality, all day comfort, and the rest of them is here. Is ready to leverage for the experience under your Hush Pro Premium headset today and discover the joy of offset. Is beautiful. It's actually beautiful. Well, you can click here to copy this content. You can see it copy it. But if you don't like it, you can click it to regenerate. All this is not the regular text, whatever you call it, a text generator. This is in Vision AI. This is built using Google Gemini 2.0 API and WordPress. This thing is running on WordPress as I'm talking to you now. So I'm going to recreate this thing now. Let us generate one more content. Let's try it again. Now let's pick another image, because my interest here, our interest here, is on the ability of this system to look through an image, then analyze what the image is, then write the content or write the products from it. So now let's pick another image, and then let's see what's happening. So let's say this is a dashboard. Screenshot this dashboard. I pick this dashboard. Let me check from the dashboard. Now let me just give it subject or the topic dashboard. Let's create social media posts from it. No, give me this, analyze this post, analyze this image analysis, analyze it, and then create a post from it. Let me understand what it is. Is analyzing it. After analyzing it, I'm going to generate a post based on this image we uploaded now. Remember, the first one we uploaded was a headset. This one now we decided to upload a dashboard, a screenshot of the dashboard. Then watch it. Boom. So I've analyzed it and it has generated it now. You see, data-driven insight comprehensive dashboard analysis. Now, meta description. You can see now content. The image showcases, you see that the image showcases a sleek and modern dashboard interface displayed on a tablet. So it's new what image it is. You look through the image and describe exactly what the image is, and then start giving us the well detailed, because it's detailed visual breakdown. Now it's giving us a well detailed visual breakdown of what this image is. So we're not going to waste much of our time. We're going to recreate this system now.
This is how this system works architecturally. For front end, we are going to use the WordPress shortcode with a simple drag and drop interface. For back end, we are going to use a PHP for API, for handling API calls and the image processing. So we use PHP at the back end for handling API calls and image processing. AI engine, we are going to use Google Gemini 2.0 Flash with vision capabilities. For the database, we're going to use WordPress database. Why this approach? Why use WordPress instead of separate app? One, clients are already familiar. They are already used to WordPress. They're already familiar with WordPress. So two, WordPress is very easy to develop and maintain. And three, it's already have a user built-in permissions and management. That's why we're going to use this approach. The next approach is, why do we have to use Gemini 2.0 Flash instead of ChatGPT? Why Gemini 2.0 Flash over ChatGPT? One, vision capabilities are native. In Gemini 2.0 in Google Gemini 2.0 Flash are not an add-on. Two, completely free with the generous limits. It has better image analysis than GPT or Vision. What you need to follow along in this project, you will need a WordPress site. In case if you don't have the money to purchase the hosting services and the domain name, in order for you to have a WordPress like this, you can install it locally on your system. You can set up a local server on your system and install WordPress on it. I will be leaving a link. If you go to our website, egram.ng, under the forums, I'm going to drop a guide on how to set up a WordPress site on your system in case you don't have the money to purchase a live server. Alternatively, you can purchase a live server. You can just purchase a web hosting that comes with a domain name, and then inside it is going to be installed there. That is it. And the next one is there that I will give you, because I don't want this video to be unnecessarily long. By the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can get both a hosting space, free hosting, and a free domain name. Like this one, and this one just free domain name and free hosting. It's just free. I'm going to show you how I got this free hosting spaces, and the domain is free. I mean, you're not paying anything, it's going to be free. That is, so the first thing you're going to be needing a WordPress site. The second one you're going to be needing a plugin or WP Code. You're going to be needing a WP Code plugin. You just install it and activate it. Just free version. It's okay, just install it and activate it for our coding. That is where we're going to be adding all our code inside. You can see it's all our code is going to be here. We're going to be saving it here. The next thing you're going to be needing, you're going to need a Google account. That is your Gmail account. If you don't have, just quickly go to google.com and just create a Google account. As simple as that. So you will need our Google account for our API code. So for our API keys. So we need our Google account for our API keys. And then the last thing, probably a PHP knowledge is helpful, but not necessarily needed here, because I'm going to explain everything as simple as possible. As simple as possible. So by the end of this video, I am going to drop a guide, or I'll show how you can get free domain name and free hosting in order to follow along. But for now, just be patient and then listen very carefully, because what I want to explain to you is going to be very important. So don't bother about the source code. I'll give you the free source code. Don't bother about the hosting spaces or the domain or how you can get WordPress. Don't worry, I'll give you everything free. So if you already have your own WordPress dashboard already set up, then that means you are ready to follow along in this particular project. But if you don't have, don't worry, you can go to our website, egram.com.ng/forum. Here I will put a guide on how you can install your own WordPress locally on your system if you don't have it. So now we are going to get our own API key. So we're going to hop into aistudio.google.com to get our own API key. So here it will ask you, just please select give API key, because that's the most important thing. So just follow this process I'm going to show to you. Just accept the terms and conditions, accept it, accept the terms, and then once you're done accepting it, we are going to hit straight to generate our own API key. So click API key. So we are going to click here. Using here API keys. Once you click this here, then you see this create API keys. Click here to create API keys. See now it's generating your API keys. So your API key is very important. So keep it very secure because you're going to use it in this project. So it's very important to use it in this project. So I've generated my own API key. So I've generated my own API key. You can see this status here, my API key. So I will copy it. So click here. Once you click here to generate your own API key, just click here to generate your own API key. So if you already generated your own API, you can come to view the status of API key. That is, if you've generated it already, you can view the status here. System operation, very good. Everything is very okay, very good, very good. So click here, API key. Click here to get API key here. Just get API key. Then you will scroll down. You're going to see API key here. So my API key is going to be secure. I'll keep it secure. So I won't show you. So here you can click here. You already generated your own API. You can click here to copy your own API key. Yeah. All right. Click here to copy it. Just click here. You can copy your own API key. Straight. So then you have to keep it very secure because you want to be using it in the next project now. Now that we have our WordPress site and our API key ready, now we are going to move straight into developing the back end. Like I said before, a basic knowledge of PHP code is an advantage. Nevertheless, if you don't know, if you don't have a knowledge of it, don't worry, I'm going to explain everything step by step. All you have to do is just pay very keen attention and follow along carefully. Don't worry about anything. Like I said, I'm going to give you all the source code free so you can practice it or you can recreate it. I'm going to give you at the end of this video a guide on how to get your own free domain name and free hosting, or how you can set it up locally on your system. So let's dive in.
For our backend development, we have our dashboard, a WordPress dashboard already, admin dashboard already. So quickly rush, go here to install our plugin. So you will go to add new plugin, just go to add new plugin. Then from here you type WPCode. You already have it installed already. So WPCode, because it's I've installed it, activated it, is installed and activated. So in case if you have not installed or activated, you just install it and activate your own. And if you have installed it, you will see these code snippets here. You see it here. Click on these code snippets. Then you come here, click on this place, add new code, add new code. Then you are going to come to this place, click on add custom code snippets. Then click on it. Then I want to add the PHP code, so select PHP code snippets and then paste this code. Don't worry, paste this code I'm going to give you. Paste this code. I will explain, just don't worry about the code. I will explain how the code works and I will give you the code. It will be in the description section or in the comment section. Anyway you see the video, paste this code and then scroll up, watch very well, scroll up very well. Remove this PHP, remove it because we selected PHP snippets here. By default it's going to give you a opening tag of PHP, so remove that tag. Then you're going to add a title. You can copy here, call it AI Vision, just backend. So let's copy like this, copy this and paste here, and then you can see this place, see this, activate it. I see it now, you can see it here. Then click save, see it, code saved, code snippet saved. So pay attention while I explain how the code works. I want to explain all the functions in this code. There are 9 steps here. There are 9 functions and they all works in different ways. I'm going to explain them one after the other. This is number 3. I'll explain them all by one. I'm going to explain them one by one. And if you can read the code, of course the code is well commented. I mean, what I mean by commented, that is the documentation is very clear, so everything is written there so you can follow it. But even if you don't know how to read the code, I will still explain. I'm still doing my best to make it as simple as possible so that you can follow along. So yes, so you can follow along in this training. So we are going to start from the first function. Let me quickly rush up and show you. First function stores our API key securely using WordPress option system. You can see it, get option here, using WordPress option system. So this keeps our credentials separate from the code. That's the function of this first function here. That is the work of it. See, this is the first function here. This is number 1. First, it stores our API key securely and it uses get option. You can, this is WordPress option system, so it uses get option system here, and it keeps our API code securely. It keeps it separate from the main code, from the general WordPress code here. So it stores it securely. That is the work of this function. So now let's move to the second one, which is the main generation function. Let's move to the second function, which is the main generation function. And number 2, you can see content generation with image support. Yeah, this is the core function that handles Vision AI. This is the core function that handles Vision AI. If you look very well, in this place, you're going to see this image parameter. See, look at it. Let me highlight it. You are going to be seeing this image parameter. You're going to see image in all these function. In this number 2 functions, you're going to be seeing image parameter. You're going to see it. Now this, you're going to be seeing this image parameter. That is for our images. That's for images. Let me see it. See, that's for images. And then when you look down again, you discover that we are using Gemini 2.0 Flash Endpoint API. You can see it now. We're using, look at it now. This is it. You can see. This is not the normal, or this is not the regular one. Others use this. We use Gemini 2.0 Flash Expo here now. So you can see it now. Then let me show you. Just pay attention. I'll just make sure I try my best to get you along the line so that you will not miss anything. Now you can see the next one. You see add image if provided. Now this comment in this section, and see this section so in this inline data now we are passing when we send image. We are sending image here. The inline data section here is where we send image. We send our image through this inline section here now. And then when we send this image, let me come down a bit. When we send image, you can see it now. Send it as an array. You have image type, image data, image type, and image data. And then we are going to scroll down. I'll show you something. Scroll down, show something. Scroll down, I'll show you something. Then we are going to have an encoding. Then we have an encoding that converts image to text for the API. You understand now, that converts image for text for API. So 4 things you need to understand that happens in this second section, because I will do my best to rush so that we won't make this video long. So I want it to be as simple as that. But I think if you read it, you will understand it. Now our API endpoint URL is where it resides in this session. I think I've shown you before. So our API endpoint is our API endpoint URL, API key. So reside in this section. Image processing happens in this section, where we have go up. We have our image parameters happening from this section. Then in this section, both error handling happens in this section. Error handling, come down. Response passing also happens in this section. As response passing happens in this section. Then error handling also happens in this section. You see, check for API errors. Error handling happens in this section, and then it extracts the content from the Gemini response. Once we are done now, I'm going to show how it works. Immediately we'll try to generate a content, or immediately we'll try to process an image. The API key will be called up and it will interact with Google AI engine, and then everything will be processed on our site, on our own platform, on our own end. So let me explain what happens at the third function. Here is where the prompt engineering happens. Yes,
here is where the main prompt happens. Remember, prompt engineering is very crucial for good results. So here we give or feed this machine, this system, a very good prompts, instructions on how to do things. I think I will do a video, separate video covering the prompt engineering course. So I'm going to do it. In case if you need me to do it, just comment on the comment section. So if you need me to do a prompt engineering course so that you can learn on understand how prompt engineering works. In fact, actually, if you have a very good knowledge of prompts, you can use AI to generate this code. I'm telling you, within 5 minutes, you are done building this app. If you have a very good knowledge of it. So let me explain what happens at the third function. Here at the third function, where the prompt engineering happens, prompt engineering is very crucial. We'll build different prompts for different content types in this particular place. Now let me scroll down. If you scroll down a bit, you will notice how we tell this system to analyze images when it's present. You can see it here. You say analyze. Look at it. This is a very important instruction. You say analyze the provided message in detail and incorporate relevant insights into your content. Describe what you see and how it relates to the topic. You see now, this is where the whole thing happens. This is what makes the difference between good and amazing results. You can see it, and because we gave it an exact prompt, you can see it now. Give it an exact prompt. You say write a comprehensive engaging post about what you see about the topic. You can see it now. You can see still passing the parameter image. You can see it. So you see it. Everything here we gave it. Here we still tell it write a compelling, click-worthy post, blog post title. Write an SEO meta description under 160 characters. You see, everything happens in this prompt section. Everything happens in this prompt section. If you look, you discover that the structure format ensures consistent output. Different content types. We have a different prompt for it here. Different one after the other. You can just take your time, read through it. I think everything is very clear. I think it's very, very clear. In case you have any questions, I'll be on our website. Egram is going to this last forum to answer. Or alternatively, we can still chat on either on WhatsApp or Telegram. So you can see for a case of the blog post here, see it on different content type blog post. You can tell it switch. Then we'll have an prompt for case production. Sorry, for product description here. You can tell it to return, create a compelling product description for topic, including this keyword naturally. Then we can see another content type here, image analysis. You can see a prompt for it, analyze the image in a detail and create a content. Now, this structured format ensures consistent output. It doesn't give anyhow, it doesn't give anything. So that is benefit of this system. That is advantage of you having a system like this. And I can tell you this system will go very far. Now, I'm going to explain the fourth function, which is content parsing, and same as before. So you can see this function just like almost the way we did the prompts here. So just the same way we had the content there. Then you can clean up the content first and then extract the title. It's almost the same. Then extract description from Google Gemini. So to extract it and clean it up and then return it here. Just function here. This fleet function here for WordPress draft. So it can save the thing automatically. Can save it automatically. So system function handles the edges of this particular system. Handles the edges of this particular system. Now this handles the front end communication. This is where the image upload processing happens. We validate 5 times for security here, and then the security. Okay, look at it here. Let me just take it back small. We validate for security using the nonce for security. Is this security? Yes, nonce for security here. For the security, this is where the whole image processing happens. This connects the phrases where the front end communication takes place. Here now, I see handle image upload. This function handle image upload. This parameter, sorry, handles image upload, and this validates the file size. This validates the file size of the image, and that is what happens in section 6 of function 6. And the security, we use nonce verification to prevent attack for the security. I think I've showed you to prevent attack there. And we I think we convert this into base 64 conversion for API compatibility. Base 64 conversion for API compatibility is what happens at the function of this system. This is what happens to it. Let me explain what happens at the 7th function of this system. Then this function number 7, this one now, let's just add the settings page. Now notice what happens if I turn or if I remove this function. If I remove this function If I just take this function off, just watch now. If I take this function off, just follow along. If I cut off this function, if I take off this function 8 now, this, you see, this is setting. When you go to settings now, when you click on settings, you see this AI content generator. If I take off this function now, this AI content generator goes off. That's to say this function number 7 function now enables us to add a function settings page at the settings here, function settings page, so that at this function settings page will enable us paste our API key without editing or without writing this code, without doing anything, doing any work on this code. Watch now. Let me cut this off now. Cut it off, and then update this code now. Watch, if I update this code now, just follow along. Watch what is going to happen now. I see I've updated this code now. Automatically, that function key is going to go off. You won't see anything like function key. See, do you look at the settings now? See settings now. There's nothing like function key again. See, there's nothing like function key. There's no function. There's no way to add the function here again in these settings here. There's no way to add the function here now. Let's go back to that our code now and paste that 7th function. That function handles the settings page. It will automatically add a settings page under the settings section, so that we'll be able to do what? Add our API key inside that box. Now watch. Let me paste it. You can paste it anyway, but I said to categorize it as the number 7. Let me paste it here as the 7th function. So if I update this code now, let's click update now, automatically it's going to add a function page. Look at it now. Do check now? Okay, yes, this is downloaded now. If you check the functions page, do you see AI content key now? You see AI content generator. So from here now, you can click this AI content generator, then paste your API key. That API key which we generated from AI Studio here. AI Studio here, copy your API key here, and that API key we generated, just copy it and then paste your own here. I pasted my own, so I won't show you. This way I pasted my own. So I click save. Just click save changes. Save changes. And click save changes. Then here now you can click test API connection to be sure that it is working, in case there's any error. But I've done it. But let me see, test it. I want to test it. Testing Gemini 2.0 flash connection, just to be sure that the API key you connected is correct. If there's any error, it will show that there's an error. The last section of this project is the front end development. We are going to add the front end development code. Then we'll test and debug everything. And that is the end of this project. So as usual, we're going to add custom code. Select PHP. Yes, because like I said, we're only going to add 2 codes and then 2 snippets, code snippets, and that will help us. So I'll give you the code. So just paste the code. I will explain, but there's no time to guide you in writing it. But I think in the next video, I'll be able to guide you how to do it. So paste the code. Just as you pasted the code, then you still go up, remove this opening tag of PHP, because we already have it by default. Yes, so remove it. Then you can add the title, but I like copying my things like this. Copy it like this, and then copy it, paste it here, paste it, then activate the code, and then I will explain how this code works. Then we'll be able to wrap it up, add it at the front end, because this one works at the front end. This is what the users will interact with using a WordPress shortcode, and it makes it easy for us to embed. You can embed this in any page, in a post, or in a widget. So, but as we have this code now will generate a shortcode which we're going to embed on any page or any post. And any place we embed this code is where the users or where the clients will be able to see the AI content generator and be able to interact with it. This video is getting long, so I really want to cut it short and then make sure that we keep everything simple. So I have 3 things we have to consider here at the front end. Usually the HTML, the CSS, the JavaScript, I can say, and this code is divided into 3. The HTML side, from here you can, let me highlight it, the HTML, let's see it, keep going down, okay, sorry, Let me take it up again. All the HTML. That is for structuring. The place for page structuring. Then put file input. Then previews showing user what they have uploaded. Both a clean and professional interface design. It happens at this HTML. So this is where HTML ends. Yeah. Then the CSS taking place from here. The CSS section. Everything is well documented. You can read through it. CSS section here. Yes, from here, CSS section, and then this. Keep going. Okay, now this where CSS end. Then the JavaScript picks from here. The JavaScript picks from here. JavaScript picks from here down. So that is for this front end. So without wasting much more time, we are going to add the shortcode from this particular script now. Down, we are going to create a page and add the shortcode from this particular script to it, and that ends the development. And then we'll test it and be sure that what we've done is correct. Then pick one or two image, analyze it, and then that ends it. I'll learn. Now I want you to notice something. Because we didn't even unveil the front page of this particular site. Let's visit the site first and see how the site looks. First, this particular site, you can see, look how it looks. Just press blog, nothing happens here. So we are going to create a page, add new page, or create a page anyhow. Create a page. Let's call it AI. Just call it AI. Don't worry. Then publish it. Just create the page, call it AI, publish it. Don't worry, don't open part. Alright. Where is it safe? Did you create a page? So this is a post too. Create a page. Go to page. Oh, sorry, this was a mistake. So add a page. Then let's call it home page, yeah? Home page. Because on page publish, okay, page publish. So we click, view the page. Yes, nothing, just one page, nothing. So we go to setting, and then make this home page a home page. Then we go to setting, go to discussion, reading, go to reading, and then go to static page, select home page, just select home. It's okay, you've done your own part. Then scroll down, save it, save. There's something I want us to do. You save. So when you click on the content generator on the basic page, so take us to home page like this. So here is where we're going to embed the code now. I'm going to embed the shortcode. Go to that page, go to the page, just create it, the home page, edit it, just click on edit, click on this code now. Here we're going to add our shortcode. Can you even edit with Elementor or not? So just watch what I'm going to do. Go to this code snippet, come to this place first, go to the code snippet. This one is the front end shortcode. Click on the front end shortcode, the one we created that time, or the one we edited that time. Then click on it. Then you will see this place. You see shortcode for front end display with image upload. Add shortcode. You see now this place. We want to copy this one. Copy this. This is your shortcode. Copy it. Copy. Then go back to the page. All pages. Go to all pages. Go to home page. Edit home page. Edit home page. Then we're going to paste that shortcode here. Paste the shortcode here. Paste it here. And then wrap it up with this square bracket. Done your own part. You've done your own part. This is it. You've done your own part. So we're going to update this page. Update this page. If you've done your, then we can view the page now. Updated it. Boom. This is our AI content generator. I want us to test with one or two images to be sure that what we did is correct before we can work on some designs. You can see these are small corrections you can make. This one now we'll just eliminate this one straight. Okay, let's check and see what happens in this system. You can see it's almost the same with what we just built. Like pick an image. I tested with headsets and the dashboard. Let's test with phone. Let's test with phone, and then phone. You see, it was able to identify this to preview this image. This is correct. This is accurate. This is beautiful. Let's say I will type phone. Or just type phone. Phone as a topic. I'll select the content type. Let's create a social media post here. Let's create a social media post with it. Let's see how the image. Let's see how the system analyzes it. Boom. This is beautiful. And what did this say? It's a topic. Level up your life with these phone hacks. This is beautiful. The meta description. Unlock the full potential of your phone with these simple tricks. This is social media post. So it looks into the phone, looks into the image. This is awesome. This is beautiful. This is awesome. So it really works. It worked. So all our efforts in recreating the system has paid off. So here we will end it. Let me show you some of the errors that you might encounter. Though we didn't encounter much error in replicating this thing, but in case if you encounter such error, let me show you how to solve it.
And here are some of the errors you might encounter in this project. If you get API key errors, kindly check for your API key. That is, if you get API errors, so kindly check for API keys. And if you get image upload issues, it usually means the file type or file size. So kindly check for the file type or file size. And if you get any timeout errors, so kindly increase your PHP max connection time. And always try to test with different image types. So guys, there you have it, a complete Vision AI content generator built with WordPress and the Google APIs. The source code is in the description below or in the comment section, depending on where you're watching this video, with a complete setup guide. So if you build this with me, kindly let me know in the comment sections. And then don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of advanced WordPress AI integrations. Hit the subscription button. Thanks for watching.